I have been in denial about something that you may have already noticed. My videos are getting longer. They are longer than when I originally started the channel because my original concept for these videos were 3-minute videos, 3-minute writing tips. Really simple, really short, punchy, crisp tips. And I kind of achieved that in the beginning, but they slowly started getting longer. It was 4 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and then 6 minutes, and it was just a slippery slope to longer videos. So I couldn't pretend that these videos were still 3-minute writing tips when they're not 3-minute writing tips anymore. But I think that is okay. And the reason why I'm making this the Wednesday video, the video of the week, because it is really relevant to what I talk about on this channel and your evolution as a writer and your evolution of a creative career. And that's really what this is. It is an example of what happens when you start a creative project. So I could either force myself to do these 3-minute videos that I don't really resonate with anymore, or I could evolve to the next phase of what my videos are. And it's really, I'm making this a little more dramatic than it is because the videos aren't going to be that different. I still do short writing advice. I just didn't feel comfortable calling them 3-minute writing tips anymore because they're not going to be. I'm going to predict that they're still going to be on the short side unless I go off on a rant on one video or that I really need to go in depth more than I can with a short video. But that is why I don't want to limit myself. And that's why I think it is important to evolve, to achieve the comprehensiveness that I want to include in my videos while being mindful that I still want them to be on the short side because that is sort of just my style in general. So yeah, and when I talked about, I'll put links as always in the description box below, but this is relevant to my Truth Hurts video, and it's also relevant to the art of waiting versus procrastination video, because in that video I talk about having a really clear vision before you start moving forward with your idea. And I think this is also a good example of that, because the point isn't when you have a clear vision to have a final vision. You have to accept as a creative professional that things will always evolve. Things are not staying the same. But a clear vision is not a final vision. But the benefit of a clear vision before you start moving forward is that when you evolve into the next iteration of your creative project, it will be another clear vision which optimizes your chances for it being the best version. And then it will evolve more into the next clear version and the next best version, and so on and so on. But if you start before you're ready to move forward with your project in a sustainable way, where you really just have all the details down so that you can do your project well. If you don't have that, you will still evolve, but it will evolve more chaotically, and dare I say it, more pointlessly. Because evolution does not always mean better. Evolution could just mean changes, but you're not optimizing as you change, and you're sort of erratic, and you have this creative project floating around, but you're really not leveling up in each iteration the way that you are more positioned to do when you start with that clear vision first. So I'm considering this just the next iteration of my creative project, which is this channel. And the next order of business, and this is the final one for this video, it won't be too long of a video, is that I got such great comments when I opened comments last month in September. And there were several questions about how do you get started, how do you become a writer, and I'm definitely going to be addressing those and everything else that people wrote, everything was just really terrific and spot on for what I think is appropriate for the channel. So I will be weaving those in, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly. Like with the Truth Hurts video, my last video, that was a really indirect way of addressing some of those questions that I got when comments were opened. So that is going to be, that stuff is going to be coming up on the channel, and also a homework assignment for me and for you that I mentioned as well a couple videos back. Did I say back? Wow. And the benefit of that is, after I sort of conceptualize what a path to a creative career looks like as a writer or as a content producer or whatever you're doing, I like giving an actual assignment, because if you don't do and you just keep it all in your head, you don't move forward as quickly as if you actually start doing. There's really no substitute for that doing, which I say a lot. So that is all coming up on the channel. I will probably make a new channel trailer at some point, or a welcome video that I put at the front of the channel. That will be an extra video of the week, because you've already heard all the updates here. So I don't want to make that the video of the week that week. So at some point, I don't know if it's going to be anytime in the near future, because it's not a huge change that I'm making, but that is on my list to do at some point, and that will just be an extra video that I publish not on Wednesday. It will be on another day of the week. So if you are not already subscribed, please join me every week. I would love to have you here. Click the red subscribe button below the video. Give this video a thumbs up for creative evolution in a strong way, in a clear way, so that you evolve into the next best iteration of your project, and not just any old iteration of your project without any direction. That was like a really long explanation for a thumbs up. If you just like thumbs up, do that too. And tap the notification bell, because then you will get a note next Wednesday when I publish a new video for you, to let you know that it is ready. So I will see you then. Bye.